Imagine someone walks up to you and hurls an insult. Maybe they mock your beliefs, your work, or even your character. Your heart rate spikes, your mind races, and you feel the urge to retaliate. But what if I told you that a Stoic would handle this situation entirely differently, without anger, without distress, and without losing their inner peace? Today, we're diving deep into the Stoic approach to handling insults and criticism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time for over 2,000 years. Criticism is inevitable. Whether you're an artist, a professional, or simply someone navigating everyday life, people will judge you. Some critiques may be fair, while others are fueled by jealousy, ignorance, or malice. But here's the key. How you react is entirely within your control. The Stoics, figures like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, believed that our suffering comes not from the words themselves, but from the value we assign to them. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful Stoic principles that will help you master the art of responding to insults and criticism with wisdom, composure, and even indifference. Number 1. Separate opinion from fact. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When someone insults you, their words are merely an opinion, not an objective reality. The insult only has power if you internalize it. Imagine a stranger calls you a failure. That's their perception, not the truth. Their words do not change your abilities, your intelligence, or your worth. A person's opinion does not define you. It merely reflects their perspective, which may be flawed or biased. By practicing cognitive distancing, you can remind yourself that opinions are just that, opinions, not facts. This mindset prevents you from being emotionally hijacked by the words of others, allowing you to maintain your inner peace and perspective. When you detach yourself from external validation or criticism, you become truly free. Number 2. Control your reaction. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Instead of reacting impulsively, take a breath. Ask yourself, is this criticism valid? If it's constructive, use it to improve. If it's baseless, let it roll off your back. Think of it like a wave hitting a rock. The rock remains unmoved. Responding with anger only gives the insulter control over your emotions, which is exactly what a Stoic seeks to avoid. The ability to remain calm and unbothered in the face of negativity is one of the greatest strengths a person can cultivate. The moment you stop reacting emotionally to insults, you reclaim your power. Instead of fueling the negativity, you neutralize it with your composed and controlled demeanor. Number 3. Consider the source. Not all opinions are worth your attention. If the criticism comes from someone wise, consider it. If it comes from someone whose judgment you wouldn't trust in other matters, why give it weight? Seneca advised, "Consider who is saying these words. Are they wise? Are they virtuous? If not, why be troubled?" The next time you're criticized, evaluate the source before reacting. If a fool mocks you, does their opinion really matter? Imagine a person with no experience in your field criticizing your work. Would you take their words seriously? When you learn to filter out meaningless opinions, you free yourself from unnecessary frustration. The more selective you are with whose words you allow to affect you, the stronger your sense of self becomes. Number 4. Use humor and indifference. One of the most powerful Stoic responses to insults is humor. Cato, a renowned Stoic, was often ridiculed for his simple way of living. Instead of arguing, he would laugh and even exaggerate his flaws, disarming his critics. When you show that words don't affect you, you strip them of their power. A light-hearted response can neutralize an insult faster than anger ever could. Indifference is another powerful tool. When you show no reaction, the insulter is left without satisfaction. When someone mocks you, imagine yourself as an observer, watching the scene unfold rather than a participant. This shift in perspective can make their words seem trivial and even amusing. When you laugh at an insult, you demonstrate that you are above petty words and unaffected by shallow judgments. Number 5. Remember the bigger picture. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of the fleeting nature of life. If you step back and look at the grand scheme of things, insults seem insignificant. Will this criticism matter a year from now? A decade? Likely not. The Stoic approach is to see life from a higher perspective, focusing on what truly matters and letting go of trivial annoyances. When you recognize how small and fleeting most criticisms are, it becomes easier to dismiss them. Instead of being consumed by negativity, redirect your energy toward what truly enriches your life and strengthens your character. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Why waste it dwelling on the words of others when you could be using it to build something meaningful? Imagine yourself years down the line looking back on this moment. Will it even register in your memory? Most likely it won't. But what will matter is the time and energy you spent on personal growth, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of wisdom. Shift your focus to what lasts, and you'll find that criticism fades into irrelevance. Handling criticism and insults is an art, and the Stoics mastered it. By separating opinion from fact, controlling your reaction, considering the source, using humor, and remembering the bigger picture, you can cultivate an unshakable mindset. The world is full of noise, but you don't have to let it dictate your emotions. Mastering these principles will not only make you more resilient, but will also grant you a level of peace that few people ever achieve. When you embrace Stoic wisdom, you become untouchable in the face of negativity. True strength lies in mastering yourself, not in controlling others. If you found value in this Stoic wisdom, be sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more insights into ancient philosophy applied to modern life. Your support helps spread the wisdom of Stoicism to those who need it. And remember, the words of others don't define you, only your response does. Stay stoic, keep learning, and continue your journey toward wisdom and inner peace. The greatest power lies in mastering your own mind. I'll see you in the next video.